effectively. Different stylistic variants, and therefore they call it a different name. Yeah? In some cases, you'll find the same kata in different styles with different variants called the same name. So think of katas like Gion, say. Gion for Shotokan, Gion for Shito, Gion for Wado, other variants of it. They're all called the same thing. They all have slight variances. Yeah? Following with that. Sochin is different. It's an exception. Sochin, you have a version in Shotokan, which is the one that we're going to do, and a version in Shitoru, which is completely different and bears no resemblance to the Shotokan version whatsoever. The only commonality it shares is its name. Okay, so there's a lot of debate around this because people don't know whether it's such a variant that it's unrecognizable, which to me sounds a bit ludicrous because there would be some sort of commonality between them. For your own interest, if you look up the Shito version of the kata, I don't know it, but I've seen it and looked at it, and it's completely different. For your own point, a lot of it is in the Neko Ashidachi, here and here. You step forward, you push it. You step forward, you push it. So that looks an awful lot like Gojuru kata, yeah? Apart from the fact that it's in a Neko Ashidachi, not a Sanshin dachi. So Neko Ashidachi, Goju kata, majority of them start with a double outside block and you do this kind of movement, yeah? A pulling back type movement. Now that is a Nahate. So karate can be divided into two things: Nahate, so Gojuru, effectively, and Shurite, so Shotokan, so Wado, effectively, through understanding of it. Shitoru is different. It has both. It has both Nahate kata and Shurite kata, partly because Mabuni, who's the founder of Shitoru, loved kata. He knew hundreds and hundreds and taught all of them, and he knew loads of them. So he learns from everywhere. Partly because he was also taught by Nahate people and by Shurite people. There was a difference. Now, Sochin, it's understood, was created by a man called Aragaki. So Aragaki, like other masters of the time, was a kind of like a bodyguard or a kind of warrior in the Okinawan court. So he was a warrior. He wasn't a commoner. He was fairly high up. He was a noble and created karate kata. He created numerous kata that eventually ended up being transferred over to styles like Shotokan, namely Sochin, maybe, Untsu, that one, Nishishi comes, Nijishiho for Shotokan. And he created also several like Nahate kata, or created variants of them. Okay, so he's a fairly well-versed person. He also taught a lot of very famous people. All of the karate masters at that time were taught by Aragaki at some point, so they all had a vague influence from him. Now, he was born in Naha, so you would expect him to be reminiscent of Nahate kata, yeah? So, which then makes you question, why did he teach a kata like Sochin, which isn't. It's not a Nahate kata, it's a Shurite kata. It's believed that Aragaki moved and taught in Shuri for a while, which then suggests that he taught his kata to various people there, yeah? But that still doesn't make sense because it is so unlike a kata that he would have known and taught. What I believe and what is generally thought of is the fact that the two versions of Sochin aren't related. So it's believed that Aragaki taught the Shito version, this one, because it's a lot more reminiscent of it. That would then found its way into Shitoru. The Shotokan version is believed that Funakoshi's son, like Yoshitaka, learnt a kata called Sochin, but evidently changed it unrecognizably and kept the name. It's much more likely that he liked the name, which means something like tranquil force, so kind of like an oxymoron in terms. Partly because it's got very slow movements and very explosive movements too. It's believed then that he took this kata name because he liked the name and made a new kata surrounding it. And I can believe this entirely, partly because Sochin is very reminiscent of other Shurite kata. And I will explain to you what I mean by that in a minute. Okay, so everyone up, and we're going to go through it. Does anyone have any questions before I go? No. So you should all know karate history by now. Good. Everyone up. So we're going to pretend, okay, that we've got a straight limb coming towards us, i.e. a punch or a push or something like that, okay? With our right arm, we're going to parry across our face. Right arm, we're going to parry across our face inwards, just here, okay? Now, if we imagine we've blocked this limb, okay, we're going to go on the outside of our own limb, here. Outside of our own limb. 1, 2. And we're then going to push up. So like we would do an agyuki. Yep. 1. 1. Now, simultaneously with that, we're going to parry, we're going to block, and then we're going to hit. So we're going to block with the right arm first, and then hit with the right arm. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Parry on the outside of the arm, check it, and hit. Now, if I change this ever so slightly, if I blocked on the outside, I take it up, and then I hit. If I then decided to just hit a little bit higher, if I decided to do it with open hand, yeah, you start to see that where I'm going, yeah? The same move. Parry on the outside, check it, hit. For those of you that know Fukachu. Okay? So that's not that different. The idea of blocking something on the outside, checking, and then hitting with it, yeah? So it's a double block, boom, boom, hit. If I decided I was going to take this outside limb, and I was going to, instead of hitting with the same in, I'm going to pull it in and push down on the elbow, here, this way. Once I've got that arm, I might want to find the head, because I want to hit it. And I'm going to hit it. So if I was here, or for Sochin, if I was here, I pulled it in, I find the head, and I hit. So, you have in the opening movements of Sochin, which if you don't know it yet, don't worry, you're going to do it in a minute. But you see in the opening movements of Sochin, very similar elements to other kata. Does anyone think of a kata that contains those two elements, i.e. trapping an arm, finding a head and hitting it, or the parrying, the blocking, and the hitting? Does anyone can think of a kata that has that in it?
Heian Yondan?
Heian Yondan does, yes, you're right. What is Heian Yondan based off of? What larger kata?
Kankudai.
Kankudai or Kushanku, yeah? So Kushanku has this in it. You pull it down, you find the head and you hit. For Wado, you would do it here and then do it with a closed fist, yeah? But same principle. If we then fast forward into Sochin, you see this. What other kata do you find that in? Kankudai or Kushanku. If I then turned around and did 4 shurukis, what other kata do I find that in? See if it's the same kata. Okay, so in my mind, I see all of Kushanku pretty much, or the main elements of it at least, in the Sochin. So in my mind, it's more likely that Yoshitaka, who founded this version of the kata, looked at what he already knew from katas like Kushanku or Kankudai or the Heian series, and decided to make a new kata on that same line. To me, that's much more likely than any sort of symbiosis between the two kata. Yeah, does that make sense? So that's your introduction to how to distinguish different katas from each other, because it's Sochin very, very similar to lots of kata like the Heian series and the Kushanku. Okay, so let's learn it. Hey, yoi. Right. First thing we're going to do, we're going to bend our knees and pull our left leg in. We're going to step forward with our, we're going to bring our right leg in. We're going to step forward and we're going to end up going with our right leg forward, okay? Our arms are going to do this. Our right arm is going to go to our left side of our head. Our left arm is going to go towards the right side of our body. That's going to be our preparation point, okay? You've got to time that as your leg bends, as it comes in. So the side that comes in, that arm goes up. All you're then going to do is change them over. As you step forward, you're going to go into a fudodachi. Now, you probably wouldn't have come across this stance before. So, you're going to be in a Zenkutsu dachi. You're going to twist your hips and bend your back leg. That's a fudodachi in its simplest terms, okay? So you go into a Zenkutsu dachi, hips facing forward. Twist your hips slightly open, bend your back leg, and sink. This is a fudodachi, okay? So the weight is on your front leg, okay? Not so much so that you're really over it, okay? But you sink down, so your weight should be about here, okay? So fairly forward, fairly forward. Don't have your back foot like this, not out. Push slightly forward and pivot out, so you can feel the pressure on this side. So you feel the pressure on this side. If you think about a fighting stance, that's pretty much where you would generally be anyway. Yeah? So then you sink down to it and formalize it a bit. So that's the stance that we're going to go into on our right side. So we've prepared our arms. All we're then going to do is change them. So we've got our right leg in front, our left arm is on top. Now, your arm shouldn't be out like this. It should be fairly straight. Your wrist should be in line with your forehead. Here. This arm should not be straight. It should be slightly bent and on the inside of your knee. Slightly bent and on the inside of your knee. So let's do that first move again. This move comes a lot in the kata, okay? So bend your knees, prepare your arms. Step forward and out. 8. Good, so that is done nice and slowly. Nice and slowly, that is. That's under tension. Now look, I'm not like this. I twist my body and I relax my shoulders so it's here. Your hips, however, are not square. Rotate. So you're pushing your right side of your body forward. But not so much that this happens. Slight rotation. Here. So you see my weight is slightly forward. My back is straight and I'm here. Good. So we should have a right leg in front, our left arm on top, our right arm down. You see this shape a lot in the kata, okay? So we're going to step forward and go into the same stance, fudodachi, okay? Most of this kata is in a fudodachi, so get used to it, okay? It doesn't have a zenkutsu in this kata. It doesn't occur, so as I step through, my right arm is going to go underneath my left armpit, and then push out. It stays palm outwards. So it stays fingertips up. And I pull back. So my right arm is out, my left arm is forward. H. Other arm, Henry, sit. So your left leg in front, right arm out. I'm then going to do 2 punches. Slight chest movement, but don't lose your stance. 2 punches, eh? AMA. Good. So, this first bit, first 2 moves are done under tension. So slow. 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 Quick. Okay? So yoi. Bend your knees, pull your right leg in. Right arm goes up to this side and then circle down, pivot. Wrist on your forehead, arm bent slightly inside. Relax your shoulders. Wrist on forehead. Left foot adachi, right arm out. H. Foot adachi, hips forward. Square. 2 punches. 8. So that sequence comes another 2 times in this kata. Okay? This, forward, 1, 2. So imagine what we've just done. We parried, we blocked the arm, we've hit. If they've managed to block that, we pull the arm down, find the head, punch it. Yeah? As in, block the arm, we found the head, we find the head, we punch. Yoi. Once more. Then circle, push through. H. Through, right arm in front, left leg in front. H. 2 punches. H. Good. From here, we're going to go to our left side. We go to our left side. So our front foot moves to our left side. We're going to go in and out though. Into a kokoksadach and block manjuki. So my weight is currently on my front leg. Must come back, prepare, and block manjuki. So my weight is now on my right leg. So you're in front, manjuki. Right. To your left side, Toby. Make sure you're going to your left side. Now change, keep facing that way, but change your legs. That's it. And now change your arms too. That's it, yeah. So from here, you're going to step through and do the same block that we did at the start. This. 8. Good. Make sure you've got space in front of you. You're going to step through and do the same thing. Right arm in front, left leg in front. H. And 2 punches. 8. AMA. So just watch what we've done so far. We come in. We go forward slowly. We go forward slowly. 2 punches. To our left side. Manjuki, block, push forward, 2 punches. The opening movements are the same. Okay? Yoi. Forward, bend your knees, prepare your arms and go. H. Go forward, left leg in front, right arm in front. Tate Shutuki. H. 2 punches. H. To your left side. Move your left leg. Manjuki. H. Step forward. Block. H. Step forward. So now your left leg will be in front. Right arm forward. H. Right arm forward. 2 punches. H. AMA. So let's look at the Manjuki. So what I want everyone to do is just do a mini squat. So what I don't want you to do is this though. Don't push your knees forward. Push your bum back. So just go down to about there. So feel your hip going back. Here. Sink in. Feel it cut in. Now what I want you to do is do that facing the screen and then stick your leg out. Bum, bum. Kokoksadach. So feel the weight go sink in, in. So your hip should be over your leg, not like this, or something like this. Yeah? Sink back, here. Down, down. So you see, here. Not like this. Yeah? Here. Not there. Here. Back. Okay? Back. So you should feel the weight definitively on your back leg. Okay? Yoi. Now focus on that when we turn and go to the left-hand side. Ready? Each. Left arm on top, right arm get down below. Step forward with your left leg, right arm each. 2 punches. 8. To your left side, block Manjuki. Think about where your hip is and your weight is. 8. Arm high, a bit higher. Turn your palms so it's facing with the way that you are. Palms so it's facing the way that you are. There. Turn your wrist. Turn your wrist. That's it, yeah. Like that. Forward. Block. 8. Forward, left leg in front, right arm in front. 8. 2 punches. 8. Now this turn. Okay? The turns in Sochin are quite hard. So pay attention. So you're going to pivot on your back leg and you're going to block Manjuki. So your front leg moves. Your front leg moves all the way around and block Manjuki. Notice my stance. My weight is still on my back leg. Okay? So your left leg's in front at the moment. Your front leg moves and block Manjuki. 8. Make sure your arms are high. 90 degrees, 90 degrees, up. Good. Now you're just going to repeat it. So step forward and block. So you're here, forward, 8. Again, step forwards. Now your left leg will be in front, right arm in front, 8. And 2 punches, 8. Ayame. Anyway. So we go forward, we go left, we go right. Effectively do the same thing. Okay? So just watch. We go forward. 1, 2. Double punch. To our left, Manjuki. Block. Open. 1, 2. Long way around. Manjuki. Block. Forward. 1, 2. Okay? Now, just out of your own interest, this is where it gets confusing in terms of the history of the kata. Okay, Gojuru kata, so Nahate kata, generally have 3 things at the start. Yeah, here 3 times, Seiyunshin 3 times. Yeah, they all start with a repetitive 3 sequence. The same thing that you find in Sochin, which doesn't occur in most Shurite kata. So this is where it becomes a bit of it doesn't make sense because it doesn't fit with either style perfectly well. because it has the opening 3 sections the same. Yeah? So it's a bit of a difficult one, but it's interesting anyway. Right. Joey. Ready? Right leg goes forward. H. Fudodachi. Weight forward, sink down. Down. Not here. Down. Forward, so your left leg's in front, right arm's in front. Tate sho. H. 2 punches. H. To your left, Nanjuki. H. Step through, quick now. H. Step through, slow, left leg in front, right arm in front. H. 2 punches. H. Long way round, so your front leg moves all the way around and blocks Nanjuki. H. Step through, block. H. Step through, open up. H. 2 punches. H. AMA. And all that. Good. So just a few key points on this for you to think about, okay? When you are doing this move, your hips are open. Well, I say open, they're not square. They're here, okay? When you do the tate shutoki, square, so you're pushing the right side of your body forward, here. Then punch, slight chest movement, so not nothing, not here. Slight movement, okay? Nanjuki, hip back, remember? Then quick. So this goes straight down, it covers your face and goes down. Okay? So your first one of these is slow, slow, ba-bum. Quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick. Quick, quick. Slow, quick, quick. Yeah? There's different timings of this. Right. Last one, then we're going to move on, okay? Bend your knees, right leg forward. H. Forward. H. 1, 2. Nanjuki. H. Fudodachi. H. Slow. Step through, Blair. And then change arms. That's it. Double punch. H. Long way round, so move your front leg. Nanjuki. H. Knee. San. Shigo. Good. From here, okay, just watch very quickly. You're going to kick with your left leg. You're going to kick with your left leg behind you. Uraken Kiagi. MP. So your knee comes up, your arms prepare. So your knee comes up and your arms prepare. Stack them on top of each other. Like this. Okay? Knee comes up, prepare. As you extend your arm and strike the uraken, you kick. Kiagi. Side kick. Snap it. Land. MP. This is in a fudodachi. So your hips are square, but your back leg is bent and you're in a fudodachi. It's not zenkutsu. Fudodachi. So just watch one more time. 1, 2. Strike uraken left, kick left, MP right. So behind you, kick, uraken and land. H. Good. So in a fudodachi. Fudodachi. Now this is hard. You're going to kick with your back leg and strike uraken with your right shin and go behind you. So you lift your back leg. And strike. Same thing on the other side. H. Ayame. Let's just watch that again. So. Sorry, my gee's coming in. So, again, a very similar part to Kushenku or Kankudai. Yeah? Very similar. Only difference is your back leg is bent and you're in a footed arch when you land and hit. Yeah? So your hips are square. Don't put your hips so square that your knee collapses. Not that. Your hips go as far as they can without your knee going down. So for me, that's here. I could twist further, but then this would happen. Yeah? I want to keep my knee pushing out, but my hips as far forward as I can. Okay? Hips as far forward as you can. So once we've done the 3, left and right, we end up here. We lift, Uraken kick, MP. We kick with our back leg, Uraken land, MP. Okay? Let's try. So we're going to go from the start, okay? You ready? Slowly, H. Forward, knee. Sanshi, H. To your left, H. Forward, knee. Hips square as you can. Hips square as you can. Forward, sun. Double punch. Long way around, Manjuki H. Lock, knee. Forward, sun. Shigo. Good. Kick with your front leg, so kick with your left leg. Strike Uraken with your left arm. Behind you, land MP. H. Kick with your back leg. Strike with your right arm. Uraken MP. H. Ayame. Ainore. Good. Now, I just want to cover the kick, okay? Because for Shotokan, they have 2 side kicks, yeah? Kiagi, Kikomi. At our club, Renru, we haven't done that before. So what we're going to do with the kick, okay? Think about your knee coming up in front, this way, and your leg coming in. The direction of your kick then travels up and snaps. So think of it like a maigeri and then twist your foot over. That's the kiagi. Okay? You don't need to overcomplicate it that much. Okay? Do a maigeri at your side and then just twist your foot. Kiagi. So your body shouldn't do this. It shouldn't bend. You should be able to kick at any height. Yeah? We'll keep fairly central. Okay? So think about your leg coming up, your foot goes out and back. Out, back, MP. Okay? Think like a maigeri and then twist your foot over. That direction. Okay? So don't lean, don't do a full side kick. Okay? Snap, MP. Okay? Let's give it a go. So we're going to go from here. We're going to go from we've gone front, left, right. So everyone put your left leg in front, right arm in front to your right hand side. We're going to go behind us. Uraken, kick, land, MP. H. Good. Bring your right knee up. Prepare your arms. Kick, land, Uraken. H. Right. Just one thing. Once you've done the Uraken, leave it out. Then you're going to open your hand and hit. Don't put it back and then put it out again. waste of time. Okay? Uraken empty. Okay? So we now should be facing our right hand side with our right leg in front, striking empty with our left arm. Yep. This is a difficult turn again. We're going to move our front leg. Move our front leg all the way around and block Shuto-uki. So you should have with our right leg in front, facing our left hand side when we're facing the front. So all the way behind Shuto-uki. H. Good. To your corner. H. To the straight. To the corner. So again, that K shape, the straight, the corner, the straight, the corner, you see in Kushanku and Heian Nidan or Pinan Shodan. Yeah? The Shuto-uki is. So you see that there, yeah? So let's go from here again. Left leg in front, right arm in front. We're going to do the kick. Okay? Ready? Kick, uraken, land, MP. H. Other leg behind you. Knee. Long way round. Move your front leg 180 degrees behind you. Shuto-uki. H. To the corner. Knee. To the straight. Sun. To the corner. Shi. Good. Now just watch me for a second. Imagine this is the back. So we're like this, yeah? We're over to the corner. We're going to go to the back and block Shuto-uki with the same arm. And then left. Okay? So if I just done 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm going to go to the back, Shuto-uki, Shuto-uki. So in total we do 6. We go straight, corner, straight, corner, straight back, straight back. Okay? So everyone just go right leg in front, left MP. Towards our right hand side, where we finish the mat. Move your front leg and block Shuto-uki. H. To the corner, knee. To the straight, sun. To the corner, sheep. Straight to the back, same arm. Go. And then forward one more, rook. So we should end up with our left leg in front, left Shuto-uki, facing the back. Yes? Yeah, good. Right. The next bit is the hard part. So we're just going to recap what we've done there so far, okay? So, yoi. Slowly, H. Forward, knee. Hip square. Now push your right side forward. Push your right side forward. Reach into it. Sanshi. Manage your feet to your left. Feel your hip drop back. H. Forward. Block. H. Left leg forward, right arm in front. H. 1, 2. Long way round. Manjuki. H. Forward. Knee. Sun. Shigo. Kyaguraken land MP. H. Back leg Kyaguraken land MP. H. Move your front leg 180 behind you. Shuto-uki. H. To the corner. Knee. To the straight. Sun. To the corner. Sheep. Straight back. Go. One more. Rook. Ayamai. Good. Now get a quick drink. If you have any questions, just shout now.
The second two double arm blocks, they're not done under tension, are they?
No, they're done quick.
Okay.
So first one, slow, slow, 1, 2. Then as you turn, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Think of it like a waltz. Quick, quick, slow, quick, quick, slow. Okay. No one knows how to waltz, so it's no point. Okay. Quick, quick, slow. Okay. So this arm comes straight down from there. It goes across your face and down as the other one comes up. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, right, we're going to do the next part. We're going to learn it facing forwards so you can see it, but it's done going backwards. So this cutter starts very far forward. Okay, it starts quite a long way forward. Okay, this one's quite difficult on footwork and arms. So if you're not good with the coordination, then have fun with this. Right, so this is done going backwards, but we're going to do it facing forwards. Okay, so we're going to put our left leg in front, left arm in front, like we've just done going behind us. Okay, so we're going to left Sushutuki. Right, watch. I'm going to move my left leg forward. Okay, as I do that, I'm going to push down my front arm and strike Nukite, palm upwards with my back arm. My arms do this. Push down, strike. Now time that with your front foot going forward. Okay. Now as you do that, I want you to pull your back leg up so you're in the Neko Asadachi. So now in Neko Asadachi, so you go front foot, back foot. Ba bum. Ba bum. Hip square. Neko Asadachi. Then you're going to kick with your left leg, maigeri, and leave it up. So let's just do that first sequence. So you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So you push down, you hit as you go into Neko Asadachi, and then kick maigeri. Okay. So that should be quite quick. Bang. Okay. Now what we're going to do, you've done the maigeri, yeah? You're going to step down and kick maigeri with the other leg. So do 2 maigeris. As you do that, as you do the second maigeri, you're going to change your arms. So watch where my arms go. Here. So back one, wrist front of the forearm facing you. The other one, like a urazuki, like a uraken going down. Okay. So this one goes straight back. This one goes out. Okay, it's slightly angled, okay, but it's not like Teki when it's here. So it's not like Teki, it's a bit lower. It's a bit lower and your wrist is facing forward, okay? Here, okay? So time that with the second kick, okay? Done here. 1, kick, kick. So we should end up with our right knee up, our left arm forward, our right arm back. And all we're going to do is step down into a futadachi and change your arms. And now we have our back arm back here, and we're striking with our right arm. So just watch this sequence. So we're in a left shutuaki. 1, Nekwashadash. My Gary left leg, my Gary right leg. We do that, we change our arms. As we step down, we're going to strike Urozuki with our right arm. In. Okay. What kata has a double kick in it? Kushanku or Kankudai, okay? It's another part of the kata, okay? You kick the legs twice. It's just you don't do a jump in it, okay? You do a double kick, okay? So our arms are going to do this. We're going to start in left shutuaki. We push down, we strike. If the arms just strike, comes back.
You're the strike from here.
Yeah.
Rock and straight down, or
no?
It
comes through like Teki. Think of it like Teki going in. Yeah. So if we're here, bum here. It's Urozuki. So the direction of travel is forward, under chin. Okay. So it goes forward. Okay. But the arms stay the same way round. They don't twist. It's just a slight movement in your body, and then strike. Okay. So let's give that bit a go. This is the hardest part. Okay, because it's done as a chase forward. So it's quite quick. You go bam, 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 up and down. Okay. So left leg in front, left shutuaki. Good. First count, we're going to go down, strike, nekwashadash, and then kick. H. Step down, right maigeri, change. So our left arm should be in front. Good. And then we're going to step down, Urazuki, change arms over. So we should end up with our right leg in front, our right arm in front, our left arm here. Yep. Good. So now you guys can do that, but in the direction that you're facing. So going behind you. Yeah. So after you've done the 6 shutuakis, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you push down, 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, Jeff.
That's the first ki.
Yes. First ki. So down, in. Yeah. 6, push, strike, 1, 2. Okay. Let's give it a go. We're going to go from the start. Okay, we're going to go from the start. I want you to go forward a bit. So start quite far forward because you're going to be going behind quite a lot. Okay, so make sure you've got enough space behind you so you can do that run. Okay, you can either break it down and we can do it by counts, bum, bum, kick, 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 or just run through it. Okay, yoi, slowly forward, H. So we should have a right leg in front. Left arm forward, block, knee. Sanshi. Quick, manjuki. Quick, sochi. Slow, H. Other arm left. Nisan. Long way around, manjuki, H. Knee. San. Sheep lock. She should have left leg in front, her right arm should be punching. We're going to go behind us. Kick, Uraken, MP, H. Lift our back leg, Uraken, MP, H. Long way round, Shutoruki, H. We should be facing. So we start with the right arm in front. To the corner, knee. To the straight, sun. To the corner, sheep. Keep your right leg in front, go to the back, go. Left leg forward, rock. Good. You're now going to do that run. So if you need space, then come back. Okay. So like we were just doing, 1, kick, kick, down. Okay. Go into the back. Off you go. Push down, strike. Back up, kick, kick, land. So you should end up with our right leg in front, our right leg in front, our right arm in front, a left arm back on our head, effectively here. Okay? Just turn and look towards the front. You're going to do this. So we're facing this way. You're going to put your left arm out, open. Kick Mikazukageri and land in the same stance that we start with. Down. Okay? So keep your arm where it is. If it's here, open your hand, keep it where it is, kick, then change. Okay? So facing the back, right arm in front, right leg in front. Open your left arm, H. Kick Mikazukageri and land in the same stance you started with. Knee. Good. Watch my body when I do this. This stays where it is. I open, I kick, then I shift my body and rotate in that last second. Don't let this happen. Okay? Timing. Kick, square, down, rotate. Okay? Correct timing. Kick, square, then land. That's it, yeah. Good. Right. Last bit of the kata. We're nearly done. Boom. To our left side, to the left corner. To the left corner. We're going to block outwards. Fluid. Okay, we're going to block outwards. As we do that, we're just going to come through into a left Fudodachi. And block. H. Fudodachi. Hips open. You're going to step through Fudodachi and punch square. Hips as square as you can be. H. To your right corner, you're going to block. Hips open. H. Step through and punch. Knee. To the front, you're just going to move your left leg to the front and block with the same arm. Outwards. H. So your hips should be open now. You're then going to square them and block with the other side. H. Maegeri. Back. So you're going to kick Maegeri Jodan. Some come back and think like you're pulling a bow. So like the end of Jion, yeah? Fudodachi, square. Both palms facing down. Okay? So we're here. Maegeri Jodan, back, Fudodachi. H. Good. Now you're going to double punch. So it goes straight from here. And your final TI there. Okay? So when you do this, open, square. Open, square. Weight on your front leg if you're in a Fudodachi. Weight on front leg. Are you, mate? And now, that's it. Nice and easy. Okay? So a lot of this, as I say, a lot of this you've probably done because a lot of it is in the Heian katas, a lot of it is in the Kushanku. It's just doing it in a different stance. That's the only hard part about this, okay, is doing it in Fudodachi. Okay, the final chase is also quite hard too, because it's a lot of arms and legs changing. Okay, once you've got the basis of it, it's a really nice kata. It suits people for my build. So not overly tall and quite, yeah, like Anthony. it suits Anthony's build really well. Okay. I'm trying to think of other. It probably actually suits Sir Henry's build actually quite well too. Okay. Not overly. It doesn't suit necessarily lanky people. Okay. So I'm trying to think of someone that's lanky. There's no one here that's Cameron. Like you're a bit lanky. So maybe not too. Okay. but it's a really strong cutter. Okay, it's done in the footed dash. It's grounded and it's strong. Okay, so we're just going to run through it. Okay, so that's it. So things I want you to focus on: staying in a footed dash. Okay, it only has 3 stances. This cutter. Okay, it has a neko dash, which you do once. It has a footed dash, which you're always in, and it has a manjuki stance. So kokok dash, which you do twice on manjukis, then the shutoukis. Okay, so there's only 3 stances. So if you can do a good neko dash, you only need it once. So even if it's awful, it don't really matter. Kokok dash, you need to get a good kokok and a footed dash. The only really you don't see footed dash that much. It's only really appears in a Sochin. It appears a couple of times in the Chinte, but it doesn't really appear much else. Okay, so practice in this cutter. It's a really nice stance. Okay, good for fighting and good for pushing off your backside. Okay. Does anyone have any questions just before we run through it?
Yeah, Charlie, can we do the chase again? That's not gone in yet.
Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that first.
Thank you.
Right. So everyone stand with your left leg in front, left shutoki. So move your left leg forward. Here. As you do that, push down and strike Nikite. So your arms stay exactly where they are, and in the same way up, you push down and strike. Here. As you do that, bring your back leg up, neko dash. So front foot, back foot. Good. As it comes up, kick with your left leg. Good. Kick with your left leg first. You're going to step down and kick with your right leg. Okay? As you kick with the right leg, this arm, the one that's striking the Nikite, goes straight back. And the other one goes out. And then slightly angle it. Okay? Here. So we've gone here. Bum, bum, kick, kick. So one should end up. That's it, yeah. Turn your wrist over, Nick. Turn your wrist over so your palm is up. Palms up. That's it, yeah. Now you're going to step down and just change your arms. That's it. So you end up with your right leg in front, right arm in front. One more time.
Sensei, is it 2 Nikites? So Nikita when you're down and then when you're up again in a Kuash dash.
What do you mean?
So obviously you come from here down.
No, do that as you're coming up. So this is just one move. So this is the move that you start with. Then it should come up.
Oh, okay, it evolves in.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah.
one. All one.
That makes sense.
So, bum, kick. Okay.
Cool. Thank you.
No worries. Left leg in front, left arm in front. So come up into neko dash, strike Nikite with your right arm and kick with your left leg. One, kick, H. Good. Step down, kick with your right leg, put your left arm out in front. That's it. Wrist over, wrist over. Good. Change. Urazuki, H. Good. And that's it. Okay. So done a bit quicker, you would see it's continuous. It flows. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Sensei, would you then ki on the...
Yeah, yeah. Big loud. Ki. Big loud. Ready? So we're going to go from the start. Ready? Yoi. Bend your knees. Back straight, fudodachi. Rotate out your chest. H. Step through with your left leg. Square your chest and open up. H. Double punch. Manjuki to your left. H. Check your stance. Sink your hip back. Forward. block, H. Go forward with your left leg, open up, right side push forward, H. Good. Double punch, H. Long way around, Ranjuki, H. Forward, block, H. Left side forward, open up, H. 1, 2. Good. Kick with your left leg, Uraken with your left. 1, 2, 8. Kick with your back leg, Uraken with your right arm. 1, 2, 8. Long way round, Shutuki with your right arm. 8. Left knee. Straight, 8. Corner, knee. To the back, right side, left side, 8. Good. Make sure you've got enough space. You're now going to chase. I do like rhymes. Right. You're going to push down. 1, 2. Kick, kick, land. Choose your right side in front, right arm in front. 8. Good. Nice. Look to the front, open your left arm. Mikazuka geri. Block. 8. To the left corner. Block out. Open your chest. 8. Step through. Square. Punch. 8. To the corner. 8. Step through. Punch. Square. 8. To the straight, block left, H. Block right. Maigari Jodan, land, H. So pull back, double punch, H. Hip square, hip square. Ayame. Ayame. Good. Let's just look at that last bit again. So we've done the kick, we've done the Mikazuka, we've landed with our right leg in front and the stance. Okay, here. So just stand here. We're going to go to our left side. So our arms move continuously. So as soon as your leg starts moving, start your arms going. And then open up. Fudodachi, the sinking, open up your chest and block. So as soon as your foot moves, get your arms going. 8. Step through, you're going to go into Fudodachi and your hips are going to be square now. 8. To the other corner, as soon as your foot starts moving, start your arms moving. 8. Step through, punch, hip square. 8. To the front, left block. 8. So your hips are open, square and block. 8. Maigari Jodan. 8. Step back, Fudodachi. Open up. Double punch, square. 8. Square, square. Push your right side forward. Ayame. Ainame. Good. So when you're doing that end part, okay, you kick, you open up, hips open, punch square, keep square. Okay? Square. But you see my stance hasn't changed. I'm not doing this. It's not here. Push your chest in without letting your knee drop. Okay? That's the skill of this kata, is being able to open and square your chest without letting your back knee cave in. Okay, so what I want us to do, just focus on where our hips are. Open, closed. So you're square here, or actually you kind of look more than square because you're trying to push your right side in. Okay, double punch square. 1, 2, open, square, ba bum. Yeah, they're all the same. Okay, when you're doing the uraken and land MP, same idea. Try and push your hips square without letting your knee collapse. 1, 2, Shutsurishuki, 1, 2, 3, boom, open. Manjuki, Mikazoku Geri, kick, land, open, open, closed, open, closed, open, close, kick, open, close. Okay, so there's lots of shoulder twisting in this. Okay, trying to decipher if your hip should be closed or open. Okay, let's give it a go. Ready? 8. Yoi. Good. So just watch first. We're going to do a combination. Okay, we're going to bend, block slowly, go forward slowly. 1, 2. 8. To your left, you're going to block Manjuki. Go forward, block, go forward, open, 1, 2. Knee. When you open up, Angus, open up with your back arm. That's it, and then the double punch. Yeah, that's it. Long way round. Manjuki, block, open, 1, 2. Sun. Good. Kick with your front legs. Your left leg, kick. Uraken land MP. Don't let your back knee collapse. H. Kick with your back leg. This is hard, okay? You've got to lift and pull back. Kick, MP. 8. Everyone just drop your shoulders. You're all too intense. Drop. Drop here. Long way round. Shutuki. 8. To the left side. Knee. Straight. Sun. Shi. To the back. Go. Rock. So you're showing up with our left leg in front. In Shutuki. Make sure you've got enough space. You're now going to chase, okay? So just watch. You're going to push down. 1. Left leg kick. Right leg kick. Strike. Show up with your right leg in front, okay? Ready? Off you go. So you should end up with our right leg in front in a footed arch. So our weight is on our front leg. Weight on our front leg. Look behind you to the front. Open your left arm. Kick. Nikazugeri. Land. 8. Good. To your left side. Open up. H. Step through punch. Square. Open. H. Square. Left arm blocks open. Open. Maigeri. Step back. Open up. Double punch. Hip square. Ayame. Ayanore. Good. Get a quick drink. ask any questions, then we'll run through it one more time, okay?
Sensei, where's the Hecate on the last 2 punches? Is it higher than normal?
Normal. I do mine quite high anyway. I generally do it on the floating rib. But as Mark pointed out to me like the other day, there's more than one in the floating rib. So here, on your bottom rib, okay? Here. See here, pull back, okay? You open up here, you punch directly from here. So it doesn't drop and then go, it goes directly.